Hello. Just a second here. All right. Let's see here. We should be live. Type something in chat if we're live, please. Be sick. Let's see here. All right. All right, so we are going to start at 9 o'clock. What's good? All right, everybody, welcome to the stream.
Stevens.
Yeah. Okay, let's get it. Let's just get started. I know it's 8:59, but we're gonna get started here. All right, I know we have a couple of people watching. Okay, first up on the docket, we have the iPhone 15 Pro. Thinner bezels, thicker curve design. Now this is the CAD file that Max Weinbach obtained from 9 to Max Weinbach from 9 to 5 Mac obtained from Apple. All right, let's look at this here.
23. Now, just for some context, the CAD file is not the full-on, extensive, rendered-out design and exactly how it's going to look. This is just going to be the rough look at the new edges, the camera bump, the ports, the general design of the phone. So I'm reacting to this essentially in real time. These just dropped moments ago, and this image right here, which again is from 9 to 5 moments ago, and this image right here, which again is from 9 to 5.
Okay, yes, we got this. We got these images earlier today, all right? And I hope you all are excited about this one because this is exclusivity at its peak. No, I'm kidding. There's lots of other YouTube channels, lots of other Twitter accounts that are talking about this. All right, let's keep going.
Mac, it shows the new camera bump. My brother in Christ, Apple, what are we doing here? Why is the camera bump just actually half the size of the phone now? I keep looking at this image, I keep blinking, I take off the glasses, I put the glasses back on, and I feel like it only gets bigger every time. And non-YouTuber me wants to tell you that this is some kind of a joke or that this is off, but I don't think it's.
But seriously though, look how massive the iPhone 15 Pro camera bump is. It's ridiculous. When you compare it to the iPhone 14 Pro, I don't know. I just don't even know what to say at this point. It's just ridiculous. But we are supposed to be getting a periscope zoom, periscope lens, I mean, which is going to be, I believe it was between 6 and 50x or something. No, not 50x. I don't know. It's something crazy. What I've heard is it's going to be between 6 and 10x zoom, but who knows? Who knows? You know, we have that 48 megapixel camera already on the 14 Pro. So who knows what it's going to be like on the 15 Pro with the periscope lens. Obviously, that's why this camera looks so massive.
It's going to be, especially with the rumors of the periscope zoom lens.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
50x table. Like, this is the wobble now.
Yeah. Literally, how big is this wobble gonna be? Like, this is the 13 Pro. Literally, how big is the 15 Pro gonna be?
It's already pretty bad. This is just essentially an interchangeable lens system, like a DSLR that we've got on here. And I mean, I think I'm here for it if it means better image quality. But holy man. The actual structure, though, looks to be the same. 3 lenses, flash, microphone below, and then the LiDAR sensor doesn't show up, but that's because it is flush with the lens, so that's why it's not showing. The LiDAR sensor is absolutely staying this year. Man, I'm so focused on the camera bump, we haven't even talked about the new design language that Apple is using on the iPhone 15. Because it's going to look quite a bit different than the edges on the iPhone 14, 13, or...
Just wait for this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here, just saying. Just do this. How's that? Is that good? Okay, I'll turn on my gain, too. Just saying. My gain's up pretty high. How's that? Am I going to blast your ears now? Okay.
12. Taking a look at the edges of the iPhone 15 Pro here, they are no longer completely flat. There is a subtle round to them that essentially looks like a combination of the iPhone 10 and iPhone 12 design language, which matches what the rumors have been saying.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quit.
For a couple of months now. Now, taking a closer look at this, I have to say it is nowhere near as dramatic as I thought. In fact, looking at it side by side with something like the iPhone 14 Pro, you can't really see that much of a difference. I think the most impact is probably going to be the feel in the hand, because that's where the 14 design doesn't hold up the best for me. Like, aesthetically, I love the flat edges, but it definitely cuts into my fingers a little bit, and I like it, but I'm excited to feel, well, how the 15 feels, because it looks a little bit more comfortable. Wait, the more I look at this, the more it reminds me about the curvature on the MacBook Pros. I don't think it's going to focus super well here because my lens is weird, but you see how it's not super dramatic, but...
All right, so, touch buttons, all right. On the iPhone 15 Pro, I believe there is not going to be any buttons. Literally no buttons. So of course this is going to help. This is going to help with a lot of different things. But at the same time, okay, so the main thing that this is going to really improve is this is going to improve your like how much waterproof or water resistance this phone is going to have. So that's obviously going to improve that a lot. So that's the main reason why I believe they're doing it.
Button 2 that has the same capacitive looking design, and I am thrown off by this. You can see there is going to do and make.
Okay. So here's another render, another side of the render. Okay. So this picture is comparing the 14 to the 15 Pro. 14 Pro to the 15 Pro. Now, I don't know how I feel about this, if I'm honest. I'm pretty excited, to be honest, because when you look at this, what does this mean to you? Okay, so as you can see, when you're looking at this, you're gonna have a bigger screen, obviously, because there's less of a bezel, more screen. So no matter if you have the 15 Pro or the 15 Pro Max, you're gonna have a bigger screen. All right.
5-inch display. It's
Also, USB-C is confirmed on the iPhone 15 Pros. I believe the iPhone 15s will get those as well. That's what the rumors have been saying. But this is only just these are CAD files. So these are pretty accurate because Max Weinbach, he obtained them, I believe, somehow from Apple. Okay.
video because I've been so scared to look, and I have not checked if this has Lightning or USB-C. So it's because I want USB-C. Okay, this CAD file, like we've been talking about opening. Now, last thing I want to design, but it is absolutely.
So, okay, I have something to show you guys about this. Okay. Find it. Okay, let's see here. This is allegedly a picture of the USB-C port on the iPhone 15 Pro. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited to switch from Lightning to USB-C? Do y'all know the reason why Apple had to do this? Apple wouldn't just do this because they like their money. They want to keep making crap loads of money, right? Okay. The main reason why Apple is doing this is because of the main reason why Apple is doing this is because the European Union, they had some ruling saying that all tech companies, or at least the majority, I can't remember exactly what they said, but basically most tech companies, if not all, have to start using USB-C ports, USB-C, so it's a universal port, right? And we have less waste eventually. Obviously, right now there's not going to be less waste because, we got to get rid of our lightning cables. And obviously, on AirPods Pros and AirPods and, all of these devices, we're still going to have lightning. So that's going to take a while to get rid of that and for us to get to a point where we don't have much waste. Okay. So, that's that. Okay. That's another thing. I saw this the other day. So Lou Later is this podcast that I watch. And, a Mongolian farmer discovered hundreds of his sheep have been walking in a circle continuously for 12 days. 12 days. Pretty weird, right? All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
10
See,
million views?
See that? Okay, 10 million, 57,000 likes, 5,300 retweets. Anyway, it ended up in both of our feeds. You have 12 days worth of sheep walking in circles discovered by a Mongolian farmer and recorded from multiple angles. And they're walking around, this circle, which it seems like they can't go in. It looks like a Mr. Beast video from back in the day.
Yeah,
Looks
just
like
zombies.
Except it's the reverse. It's not you have
Looks like a Mr. Beast video. What?
to stay in the circle. You can't go in the circle. You have to walk around the circle. The last man standing walking around the circle gets a.
Oh, yeah, this guy's hilarious. He's kind of funny sometimes. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Now, I have not seen this yet, so let's see.
Limitations for sure. I haven't really had the most encouraging experiences with Siri up until this point. But if Apple was to do it, I guess they have an option. You double down on the Siri branding, or maybe you just cut ties and just something, maybe it's an opportunity to create something completely new.
Yeah.
I guess I always had an issue with it having a name as opposed to, and we talked about this before, as opposed to just calling it assistant, being generic with it, like how Google does. But then I think a lot of people would look past that or not even really have an issue with it if it worked amazing. And it just seems for whatever reason at this point in time, it has its limitations for sure.
Yeah. It's just not as good as Assistant at this point.
Yeah, in my experience. Now, maybe other people have other experiences. Maybe people are setting all types of notifications, reminders, and stuff. They're like, what are you talking about, man? Siri's doing what I need to do, which is fair and fine. But we all know that none of this really matters because even Google is getting all serious about Bard, and Microsoft is spending boatloads with OpenAI. So this is the next thing. It's not even about the voice assistant as we knew it, but it's conversational AI everywhere, doing everything. And we know that Apple has increasingly moved towards services in order to generate revenue, right? They went with their TV pluses and they went with their cloud-based storage. And this is kind of even more in that direction, which is like, how do we generate revenue outside of our core business, which are these devices, which kind of waver this way and that way? And also they showed a little sign of softness in this most recent quarter, and then they came with their results, and they're like, yeah, maybe people aren't.
They'll know that they're working on it.
This will ensure that the lights stay on and its servers have enough juice to keep running, but it could also indicate some teething issues. Both Google and Microsoft are plugging.
Now, by the way, I have not seen this yet. This, so Lou later did a live stream earlier today. I mean, Lewis from Unbox Therapy.
The tech into their search engines in the hopes of making them smarter. Apple reportedly boasts a search tool that already handles billions of daily queries, including from iPhone home screen or via the Mac Spotlight search feature. It is also used when you ask Siri for information, indicating that the digital helper could play a part if Apple ever decides to release a fully fledged search engine. Well, we're at this kind of crossroads right now where we're all wondering what the future search engines even look like.
Yeah.
What they are. Are they voice-based? Are they conversational? And to what extent will AI change these things? Because that's opportunity. The fact that we're at this new crossroads is opportunity for companies that didn't play a traditional role in search the way it was. And the companies that are sort of maybe even held back by their previous ways from an innovation standpoint. Microsoft just plugging in AI assistants on the sidebar inside of Bing, and then Google likely doing.
So, I'm going to be honest. I really, really enjoy the new Bing. All right. Check it out. It looks completely different than what it used to. They don't have their ChatGPT up running for everybody yet. You have to get on a wait list. But it looks incredible. It really does. All right, let's just pull it up here. So this is basically the new Bing. So, yeah. I mean, I'm on the wait list, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's see. The AI can make mistakes. That's what they say. So, one thing about this is I really think that Bing is going to do pretty well because they have OpenAI. And Google, well, Google's Google, right? They're massive. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I really like the way Bing looks better than Google. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I think it looks really, really good. Hey, is that Mr. Harper in the chat? Welcome. I mean, I just clearly, let's just see here. This is the new Bing. Welcome to the new Bing. I think it just overall it just looks clean. So obviously here in, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe a month or two, we're gonna have ChatGPT implemented in Bing. I'm really curious how it's gonna be. Well, OpenAI's version of it, basically, because Microsoft, I believe, acquired it. Okay. All right.
Doing something similar, but at the top portion of the search results.
Yeah.
Bro, what is this? This looks terrible. Apple Watch accessory.
Apple Watch Ultra case with transparent crystal design turns your smartwatch into a stunning jewel. So this is kind of like our conversation yesterday about the Apple Watch X Rolex concept.
Yeah.
Where we were like, I can't really see it happening. However, there are plenty of people that like to use their wrist as a piece of real estate for showing off the fact that they're very, special and interesting, or that they have this amazing collection, or maybe it's for their own personal enjoyment to look down and see something a little more unique than an Apple Watch, because an Apple Watch, as we all know, it's incredibly ubiquitous. You can't avoid them. They're everywhere. So this takeover here seems a little bit more feasible, because guess what? You just take the standard Apple Watch. You don't need any cooperation from Apple themselves, and instead you just build the housing around it to make it look more unique.
And more protection.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't think this... I personally don't think this looks very good. I'm sure they can make a lot of good fancy cases and things like that for the Apple Watch, but this one, it's a no for me, dog. Like Randy Jackson said on American Idol years ago. Okay. Okay, what even is this? Hey, Theron, what's good? Let's see. What's good, my man?
Putting out Dongle Book Pro. Maybe it's a collaboration or something. But anyway, this guy has an incredible collection of Apple hardware. The company...
Okay.
Met all the breakthroughs you've made possible. They add up to a profound and lasting contribution to Apple's mission to change
That
the
looked like
world
it's signed
for
in
the
ink
better.
from
On
Tim.
behalf of everyone at
Tim
Apple,
Cook in
thank
ink.
you for all you bring.
He pulled a pen out for
to our
10-year
journey
employees.
together. Tim Cook, CEO. Which it does actually look like Tim Cook may have actually signed this. But yes, this
Tim.
is a 10-year
Damn.
service award. And this is not any 10-year service award. This is the new 10-year service award.
It looks
now,
like
Apple has done a lot of these over the
Their
years.
packaging
and
is
they've
crazy.
changed in shape and form.
Little
The most
flips and
recently
flaps.
known
Yeah.
one being the Crystal 10-year service
That's
award, which is
nice.
made
That's
out
cool.
of a 5-pound block of crystal that then has a laser-etched Apple logo carved out of the middle of it. Really cool thing. However, heavy on its own here. And you'll
So they went from crystal to aluminum. Aluminum is kind of more like their language. Oh, YouTube does when you have...
Okay, that's pretty dang nice. So if you've been an Apple employee... Bro, can you just... Gucci Huffington, can you just stop with the weird comments? It's okay. I don't really care, but... Okay, so the thing is, if you've been working at Apple for 10 years, you get one of these. I mean, looks pretty nice.
Have a certain subscribers and you get that award. This is the Apple version of that for employees.
Not bad.
It's like
Not bad.
a plaque.
Yeah, I mean, you just put it on a shelf. Yeah, it's kind of, you know what? It kind of looks like a Mac Mini, a little bit. Like
Yeah.
you could imagine a universe in which the Mac Mini had.
All right, let's see.
Probably stick around too.
Well, he's into it. Like he's into the platform. I mean,
Oh, yes. So a while ago, Elon was saying that he was going to be done with the CEO position at Twitter. And let's see what they have
it's
to
at
say.
a point now where if he wasn't tweeting, it would feel weird because he's so into it.
Like obsessed with it.
But it's hard to say because he kind of goes from obsession to obsession. Like apparently he wants to buy Manchester United now.
Yeah, that's a new story.
So what? Then he's obsessed with that, or is it kind of just more as an investment? It's hard to know.
Sure.
How the attention is distributed. Elon Musk has given a timeline for when he plans to name the new Twitter CEO. Says he plans to do so by the end of 2023. The current head of the social media company spoke via video call. Oh yeah, this was this World Government Summit that he was.
Yes.
That he did.
Yes, this was a
Not use a private jet to get.
I really hope they play the video for this.
Instead, he just went via video.
Oh, okay.
And that seems to work as long as you make the video enormous. As long as his head is this, as long as his projection is bigger than an elephant, it's fine. Then people don't worry too much about it. So you can see him there at the World Government Summit. Musk said that the end of the year would be good timing to find a new person to run the company. I think I need to stabilize the organization and just make sure it's a financially healthy place and that the product roadmap is clearly laid out. He said, I'm guessing probably towards the end of this year, it would be good timing to find someone else to run the company because I think it should be in a stable position around the end of this year. So he's like, I still got stuff to do, but by then, Mr. Beast will be ready to go. And this, of course, all dates back to when in a stable position, timing to find someone else to run the company because I think it should be in a stable position around the end of this year. So he's like, I still got stuff to do, but by then, Mr. Beast will be ready to go. And this, of course, all dates back to when he polled people and got a tremendous number of replies. 17.5 million people voted on whether he should be, whether he should step down as the head of Twitter. And almost 60% said yes, which, I mean, it's not like an overwhelming majority, but it's a pretty solid number to convince you to say, okay, that's what the people want. And he's all Mr. voting. He's all Mr. polling. And so you got to go with it.
Yeah, it's nice that he gave a timeline.
It doesn't mean he has to stand by it, but yeah.
It's good to know.
Now, he also made this suggestion with this meme that this could be the new CEO of Twitter. And it's actually, we haven't had some Doge memes in a long, like crypto winter.
Well, it's actually bouncing back, just like last night.
Well, yeah, I mean, it helps when Elon gets back on.
Yeah.
Elon, because everyone's like, I guess Elon forgot about crypto too. And obviously that would not be a good sign for crypto. So if he comes back with his own dog, Floki, and any post, then people are going, look, crypto's back. Crypto's back. Get your money up. Elon Musk's pet raised the Dogecoin.
Crypto's back. Yeah, no. I don't think crypto good. Okay.
Because they're all crossovers.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like, you get to a certain...
It's like a certain middle ground, I guess.
And you get to a certain scale and you start to wonder, could you... And by the way, I'm not suggesting this because I like the S and Will likes the 3. But you've got to at some point move your resources towards where the demand
Teslas, right,
is. And if you're running out of Model Ys, but you have an abundance of other models, I mean, obviously, you got to make some moves. It is a curious thing, though. The other thing I've complained about is that there's not enough of a difference between each of the models to justify all their existences. X, S, Y, 3. I guess if you were to go to the extremities and say, oh, what about from the 3 to the X? Yeah, there's a difference. But there's just so much crossover between these vehicles. And I've already talked about this, but I just really wish they did the truck sooner and just skipped one of these models.
Yeah.
Like whether that's the
I would say the X.
The X, right? And no one, you rarely see an X. At this point, you rarely see an X. But the X is cool. It's got the doors that go up and everything else. And I'm not trying to eliminate models. Obviously, I like it, but...
So, yeah. The Model Y sold out, apparently. So we're making enough, or, you know, lots and lots of people like this. So, okay. I don't know where you heard that, Mr. Theron, but not completely true, because rumors spread that are not true. Thank you. Okay.
87 billion. What might you need to pick up a little Manchester United? Why?
Yes. Elon was considering buying Manchester United, so I don't know where that's gonna go.
Would Elon Musk be interested in the first place? Well, it turns out he's a big fan. In August of last year, he tweeted, "I'm buying Manchester United," although he later deleted the post. He had enough from the Federal Trade Commission.
Yeah.
Did you say you were, excuse me, did you say you were buying funding secured, excuse me, I don't know what you're talking about. You got the wrong guy.
Here's some pictures of my dog.
That was Elon Tusk.
Tusk. That's a funny word.
The Glazer family, who currently owns the club, are reportedly looking for around USD 7.3 billion for a full takeover. However, they've also expressed an interest in a partial sale, which could be an attractive option for Musk or other potential buyers if it's sold for a price exceeding the USD 4.65 billion paid for the NFL's Denver Broncos last year. Manchester United could become the world's most expensive sports team. Well, yeah, it's going to exceed 4.67. They're looking for 7.3 billion unless they're completely out of line. But this is one of those brands, Will. Sell a lot of jerseys. You know, you got a lot of history there. There's only so many things you can buy like that, even for all those billions. I don't know what football fans, I almost said soccer, I don't know what football fans feel about that. Like if it would be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know what he can add some Tesla chargers at the stadium.
All right, that's enough of this for now. All right. So
Tesla's going to open the charge network to other EVs. It was a matter of time we knew it was going to happen. Over in Europe,
finally.
A lot of chatter. You know, the same guys that were saying, "Hey, Apple, USB Type-C." Those exact guys. And then they said, "Hey, Tesla, universal. Going to be universal." And then over here, Biden's like, I don't know, I got 7 billion or whatever it is, or 700 billion. I don't remember the number, but he's like, you want a piece of the action? You're going to have to come and play with us in our...
All right. So, Tesla is going universal. I'm going to have to turn that down a little bit, turn the gain down. But yes, Tesla is going universal. Tesla is going universal with their supercharging network. So, I think this is great, of course. All right. Let's see what else we got here. That's all I had on that. Let's look at a few other things here. Let's check this real quick. Yes, this is another good one. Okay. According to Mark Gurman, the AR VR headset will be unveiled at WWDC in June. It was originally going to be in March or April. Not gonna happen anymore. Gotta wait a little bit longer. But from what I've seen, this is supposed to be crazy, crazy expensive. I'm going to show you a few other things here. So here's the comparison, the 11 Pro to the 14 to the 15. Massive difference, right? I wanted to show you something else here. Where's it at? right here. Here's some renders of the AR VR headset. It's supposed to be created by Apple. Well, the renders are not made by Apple. This is fan-made concept art for the headset based off of rumors that we've heard. Some of these rumors are saying that this headset is going to be made of carbon fiber. It's going to have like a lot of cameras on it. It's going to have crazy good headset. It's going to have it's just going to be really comfortable. Some other rumors that we've heard about it. There's going to be like a battery pack that you like put on your waist or something. You know, we're not really sure if this is true or not, but we'll have to just wait and see. We'll just gotta wait till June. No, WWDC. It does definitely make sense to be releasing at WWDC, the Worldwide Developer Conference, because you know developers have to create apps and things for this device, of course. And that's, you know, based off the rumors, what we think the band is going to look like. There's going to be interchanging bands and things. Okay. I know. Okay. Let's get into some current event things. All right. So, this happened, I believe, earlier today, February 16th. A massive train derailment in Michigan. Here we go. This is hard to watch. It really is. That's kind of hard to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Just look at that. I hope everybody's okay. Really. All right. There was also a fire in Florida. A 5-acre fire broke out in a warehouse. Wow. Just praying everybody's okay. They were using 4,500 gallons of water per minute to douse the flames. Wow. The main cargo in the trains? Let's see. All right, let's see. It just says hazardous materials. Was reportedly showing no sign of leaking or damage. That's as of 12:17 p.m. today. Well, this is the other train derailment. This was in East Palestine, Ohio. That was the one that happened 13 days ago, spilling vinyl chloride, causing citizens to flee and wildlife to die. Very unfortunate. So I might have talked about this in the other live stream the other day, but if you weren't listening, or I mean, if you haven't watched it yet, a U.S. representative confirmed that an unidentified flying object was detected over Lake Huron between Michigan and Ontario. This was within the active no-fly zone. Mic input is low. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Okay. What else do we got? Okay. So these are the rumors for the iPhone 15. You know, of course, the USB-C port, 48 megapixel camera on both the Pro models and the regular 15 models. The dynamic island was going to come to every single iPhone model. Wi-Fi 6E on the Pro models with Thunderbolt speeds on the Pro models for transfer, transfer data rate. That's your transfer data rate. Of course, the periscope lens is just going to be on the Pro models. Titanium frame. So lots of rumors have been saying that this is going to be just a crazy expensive iPhone. So just have to wait and see. iPhone 16 Pro models could feature under-display Face ID. So we gotta wait till 2024 on that one. Unfortunately, let's see. Okay, let's just look at this here. I saw this. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. Is the iPhone 18 gonna look like this? Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Okay. So of course this is the CAD file from 9 to 5 Mac. Okay. YouTube CEO Susan steps down today, I believe, after 9 years. Let's see what MKBHD Marquez Brownlee's response was to that. And this is definitely for sure true, 100% true. YouTube has had its problems over the years. Looked at other social medias, realized it's, yeah, so when you look at all of the social medias, I think YouTube is a pretty decent one. Even, considering everything. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see. Okay, so Apple released the first beta of iOS 16.4 today, I believe. Yep, around 1 or 2 o'clock today. Oh, I think I'm going to be wrapping up here pretty soon. Just got a couple more things I wanted to talk about. Right here. No more beta profiles. That option is going to be directly integrated into iOS. So it's going to be really, really nice. I'm not really sure exactly how this is going to work, if you're going to actually have to go on the Johnny Appleseed website to receive these betas. I do know that the developer beta does cost money. Anyone can get the public beta. I have the public beta on my 13 Pro. I mean, the only real benefit of this is that you can get iOS 16 before everyone else. It's a couple weeks in advance, I believe. Something like that. I mean, yeah, that's about it on that. Change one thing here. It's just a second here. There. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we got. That's pretty much all I have. Let's just check if I'm just gonna keep scrolling here. I did see this, and I thought this was kind of interesting. All right. Paramount Plus is getting more subscribers. And Disney Plus is reporting losses on their end. All right, actually, let's check this out here. Let's see. Netflix, of course, at the top. I'm honestly surprised that ESPN is as low as it is. I thought they would be like up here somewhere, but I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know. Oh, Paramount is doing pretty solid. 77 million. All right. Exactly. Yes. USB-C is very good. I mean USB-C. That's what you said. So yeah, for the iPhone, that is going to be spectacular when they do that. Let's see what else we got. So yeah, that's your streaming services update. I saw this and I was like, this is kind of funny. The iPhone 2G, that's like the very first iPhone ever, I believe, compared to the iMac 2021. Okay. Yeah, that was that fire in Florida I was talking about. This, dude, I saw this. I'm like, what is going on? What is actually going on? I want to be human. Oh my gosh. Where's that picture? Okay, well. Yeah, that TV show is coming up pretty soon. So this is what we originally thought, you know, all of the concepts and renders and things like that. This is one of the concept or the renders from Ian Salvo. According to many rumors, this is what we originally thought the Apple AR VR headset was going to look like. Of course, it's not what we think now. But, so this is a render of a folding iPhone. No, this is just a folding phone. I believe this is a folding iPhone. 5G. It's probably going to be my last thing that I'm going to talk about. 5G. I'm going to be honest. Unless you're in a, you know, okay, unless you're outside in a downtown area in a big city, that's really the only time that you're going to benefit from it. Okay, like, this is mid. Okay. I don't really care. Let's say, okay, kind of neat. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's about all we have for the day. Like I said, iPhone 15 Pro renders. Hope you all have enjoyed. And we will see you all in the next live stream. Possibly we'll have one next week. All right. Oh, how big is the phone? The phone itself is supposed to be approximately about the same as what we've already had. So, you know, of course, the regular iPhone 15 6.1-inch display diagonally. The iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max are supposed to be about, well, of course, the Pro Max is going to be bigger. The 15 and the 15 Pro will be 6.1, and the 16 Pro Max is going to be 6.7, maybe slightly bigger on the screen size because of the bezels. So you're going to have more screen real estate. So that's where we're at on that. All right. I hope you all have enjoyed the live stream. All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Smash a like if you liked it. All right. And I'll see you all in the next one.